Asante sana kwa kuendelea kutazama kipindi cha Kenya's Gold, kipindi ambacho kinadhaminiwa pakubwa sana na benki ya Cooperative. Inamaanisha hivi, kuna mikopo ambayo utaipata kutoka benki. Tutazame ya kwanza. Mkopo wa kwanza tunaita pre-export financing. Iwapo unafanya mauruji au export katika soko la kimataifa, benki ya Cooperative itakupa kile tunakiita pre-export financing kufanikisha ada ya uhifadhi, leseni na gharama zingine ili kufadhili oda yako. Tuangalie mkopo wa pili sasa, letters of credit. Iwapo wewe ni mkulima na unafanya madhuhuli au imports, benki ya Cooperative ina uwezo wa kukupa letters of credit kufanikisha miamala au transaction, kuhakikisha unalipa mara moja na kupokea bidhaa zako kwa hali iliyo bora. Bila shaka katika kipindi chetu cha Kenya's Gold tunahakikisha kwamba unapata mikopo kutoka benki ya Cooperative. Benki ya Cooperative inakupa udhamini mkubwa sana wa kipindi cha Kenya's Gold. Tutazame sasa awamu ya pili ya makala ambayo yameandaliwa na Ngina.
Thank you so much for staying with us. We do want to continue with our conversation on animal infrastructure and furniture as well. Najua hapo mahali upo nyumbani watching us, you're sitting on a nice sofa, nice furniture around you, but even animals do require nice furniture, and that is the conversation that we are continuing with Mr. Kinyua. Now we are here. What role does it play when it comes to animals?
Animal and neck clamp is a system which you use to, number one, especially you're doing beef. This is for cattle and also for these other animal shots, sheep and goat. You need to weigh them very frequently. You also need to manage their health, vaccinations, hoof trimming. There's also the honey. This system, what it does is a very simple thing. You're able to put your animal in there. You can be able to handle your animal in a more humane way. This is a professional way of doing it. And especially with a bull, like the young bull that we have here, to manage it on the ground is virtually impossible. That's what this system does. Monitoring your weight, it has a weighing system. You're able to know you're gaining weight. We saw one of the bulls there adding a kilo every day, and that keeps us very encouraged that our nutrition is correct. So that's what this system does.
What does the maintenance of this machine look like?
Simple cleaning, simple mechanism. Yeah, you get the cattle in and you shut it up. And that's it. Your animal is in, you can do what you need to do with your animal and release it and you get the next one.
You have really deployed this modern infrastructure and also furniture for your animals. Do you get them done locally, or how does that process look like?
We make them here at our workshop inside this farm.
Meaning you're also creating a lot of employment?
Yes, and there are a number of people have done engineering, mainly at NYS, the Gen Zs. They're the ones who are making this infrastructure here.
Right.
And we are very glad and proud about them.
I can also see a modern design of, should I call it a feeding trough?
Yeah, feeding trough for cattle.
All right.
That is what cattle feed on, especially for your hay management and to avoid wastage. That is what works for us, and it's a very convenient. It's tried and tested. It's very hygienic. Animals, they will not mess it up. They just put the neck in and they are able to enjoy their hay and forage there.
Right.
Mimicking nature again. A cattle feeds from the ground, so that's why that one is low lying.
How can you say your life as a farmer has improved?
I'm able to manage the hygiene of the animals. Remember, hygiene and your health risks go hand in hand. If you put your animal in dirty environment, you have more diseases, more vermin, and you are not able to manage your health the way you should.
Right.
I'm glad with the systems that we are doing, because also these are permanent features. We're going to have this for a long time. Right. This scratch system, as I said earlier, 10, 15 years I can continue using it. The same thing.
Right.
As opposed to, you can use timber, it's okay, but this is more versatile.
Right.
Yeah, and easier to manage.
What do you think are some of the common mistakes that farmers here are doing when it comes to infrastructure and furniture?
We want to save money, which is okay. Nothing wrong with saving money, but sometimes we compromise standards and we end up with an environment which is very counterproductive. you're not helping yourself. This is not expensive. This is very affordable. Probably those farmers who are trying to save money, thinking that this is expensive, maybe they end up spending more than that. I've been in both worlds, so I know.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can imagine the time it will take to change this enclosure using the traditional method as opposed to the 5 minutes I take using this modular system. You think who will spend more money? I think you can guess. Your guess is good as mine because you have to get a fundi in, you've got to come and knock things down and then build them again.
Right.
It's labor, it's expensive, and time. I can have 100 animals in this enclosure and I can divide them to groups of 10 if I wanted to.
Right.
And I just needed to do it myself with 2 other handymen. We are good.
What are some of the signs that I'll see in my animal that will show me enyewe huyu simweki vizuri?
Addition of weight, the assimilation and converting of that food you're taking, because what you're looking here is weight gain.
Right.
Within the shortest time possible. If the animal is stressed, it is vulnerable to diseases. It will not gain weight. And actually, I've seen situations where you even have them dying out of very simple diseases which they can resist with their own body if you are more comfortable. So we have seen all this. And to me, I have seen a big change in the herd after I try to improve the infrastructure. If you don't have the correct infrastructure, I don't think, especially for intensive farmers, I don't think you are getting any joy in this. I have been to some of them people who keep the animals in the open. They are not roofed. The other day, it was raining very heavily. And I went and saw the misery of those animals. And the one farmer, fellow friend of mine, he told me, I can understand why you have built for your animals. Because mine got sick, pneumonia, and all manner of diseases. And I've lost. I was actually trying to buy some animals for me and told me, no, mine are sick right now. And it was all weather related. And he came here, he learned one of few things, and he's now busy doing it. And very glad that he found a solution out of little ideas that he had.
All right. Thank you so very much, Mr. Kinyua, for speaking to us and introducing us to furniture that we did not even know existed in the world of animals. I do believe our farmers back at home have learned so much when it comes to animal infrastructure and furniture as well. Remember, we are in the generation of intensive farming. We do not have a lot of land to keep animals. So in that little space that you have, it's very important to make sure that you have the correct infrastructure, the correct furniture to make sure that your animals are safe and you are practicing sustainable intensification. That's all we did have for you right here in our Gold Conversation, but please do stay right here at Kenya's Gold. We still do have a lot more when it comes to all matters agriculture.